Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to another Nashville thrift haul video to resell on Poshmark and eBay. So I'm playing around with the lighting in my dorm room, or just like figuring out what works or whatever. It's obviously not the most ideal, but it is what it is. I have one really main trip that I went. My mom's sister and my sister's boyfriend came to move me down in my dorm room, and like middle of August, I would say early middle August. And so I moved on Monday, and then I think I moved in on the 11th or something, and then the 12th I went to a Goodwill before they had left. So yeah, this Goodwill I've been to before. I found really good things at this Goodwill. I've got a full cart both times, so that's really good. I found like Anina Bing last time, and really good stuff this time that you'll see. So, but then I also like went to a Goodwill by myself with some friends for a short amount of time, and I'll just pop in like those finds now. I'm just gonna start with just the quick recent finds. I've only found one pair of shoes thrifting in Nashville at the Goodwills. Not to say there aren't good shoes, I just pass on them. I find that the shoe prices are a little bit expensive. However, like the clothing isn't. I feel like it's pretty comparable to other areas I've been thrifting in, but I would say the shoes are a little bit more expensive. I'm not really sure what the reason is for that, but and they really don't mark up anything. These were marked up, but I will get to that. So another thing is, like, I really believe that at least the store I went to when I found these, you can't just like walk in and find a pair of shoes just sitting on the shelf. Like, you almost like have to be there when their shoes are being brought out. Like last time I was here, in my first Nashville haul, which was like maybe a few videos ago, I found like Farm Rio and stuff like that. But a new shoe bin rolled out, and I wasn't the first one to it. And then a girl got like Vejas and On Clouds, and that was a whole like, that was kind of upsetting to me, but it's okay, because I did find these. So shoe bin came out, I was looking through it. I'm not really sure what the rule is. You can look through new racks, but the shoe rack, the shoe carts, it's like somebody else's different opinion, because then I was trying looking, and then a worker told me no, and then other people were looking when it was a different worker, and she didn't seem to care. So I'm just going to look at them, and if they tell me no, then I'll just like stop, at least for that particular worker. Okay. So a thing came out, and then like their bins were stacked on top of each other, and the lady came over, and she's like, oh, like, can we look through the shoes? I was like, yeah, like, sure. I was like, I think so. So we were both looking through them, and I feel like she knew brands. Like, she had got some like Sorel sneakers, which I wasn't gonna get anyway, just because I think they were like, the sneaker prices are like $10, and then she got some like the cute stuff, New Balances. So it was great. She like new brands, and she was like, oh, like, here are some Morels. I feel like she knew I knew brands too, whatever. So I thought she was a reseller. Anyways, so I lifted out the bin, and I was like, oh, do you want to look at the bin underneath? And she's like, yeah, sure. And then she like lifted up the next bin for me. Very nice lady, like definitely more nice than the Veja and On Cloud lady. Like, this lady was actually very nice. I'm not sure if she was a reseller or not. The reason I say that is because I saw when it was her turn to like look through the bin, when I was lifting up the other bin for her, like these were like on top, and I looked at them, and I'm like, they look like excellent quality, great style, and like excellent condition. And I was like, oh, she's definitely gonna grab those and look at them. But she didn't look at them. And then she was like, oh, like, I'll lift up this bin for you now so you can look. And I was like, I was like, let me see those pink shoes. She goes, oh, you want the, she wasn't trying to be, she's like, oh, you want the pink shoes? Like, sure. So she hands them to me, and I was like, oh, I think my mom might like these. No, I'm gonna sell them. But the brand is, my first time finding this brand, it's Francis Valentine. Oh my gosh, it's sliding. Francis Valentine, New York. And these are a cute pair of pink ballet flats. So I did take off the sticker somewhat, because I didn't want the sticker to damage the leather. But if you can see here, it does say, there we go, $14.99 yellow, which I was pretty caught off guard by, because I did not expect these to be $15, especially because they don't mark up anything. Oh, here's my roommate Dawson.
Hello, everybody.
I don't think you got on the camera, but whatever. This is gonna be kind of current. Anyways, but they're in excellent condition, and it has like 14. The only thing is that it has 14 yellow there, but I'm gonna leave it as is. These are literally new without tags, and I can probably list them at $100. Well, then when I was getting back into my friend's car, I looked at my receipt, and I was like, it was only $27, and I was expecting out more. They never charged me for these, so basically these were free. I feel bad about that, but like also like I'm not about to complain. So very excited about these. Great style, especially more of spring, but the square toe and just ballet flats are pretty and in excellent condition. That's why I was fine with paying $15, and that brand does have very good comps. All right, then it was also 99-cent day, so green tags were 99 cents. I found a few things. I would have paid full price for, I think, any of the things I got for 99 cents, except maybe one thing. But this is Alice and Olivia, and this is just like almost like a metallic dress. I don't always pick up that brand, but some things I've sold for over $100 and some things I've sold for under 20. I'd probably expect like 25 to 30 for that one, but for $1, I was like, sure. But they only have the 99-cent color on one day, which is Sunday. I wish it was more, but that's okay. All right, these were also 99 cents, and I was a bit shocked. I was just in the men's pants, and I just kind of like saw them and touched them, and I was like, I feel like I know what those are, and they're Lululemon. I don't have like the tag to prove though. Yeah, I do. And so, that was like, I was like, okay, for Lululemon pants for 99 cents. I find Lululemon every time I go into one of these Nashville Goodwill, so it's not like a surprising, and I sometimes leave it, but size 32 men's Lululemon pants are my best selling item in the brand. Okay, there's a lot of this brand here as well. These were 99 cents, and this is the brand Frame Denim, size 27. There was also like Madewell jeans for like $1 and stuff, but I just didn't get them because even if they're $1, yeah. But these are a straight, or these are called the Layboy style, which is like a, I guess like a boyfriend or like more slouchy jean, and I've actually done well with that in other brands. So for $1, and they're in like excellent condition, like the rips and everything like that are really intact. So I'll probably list those at 45 or 50. The men's Lululemon pants probably 65 to 50 to 65, and then the Alice and Olivia dress maybe 38. I think we almost, okay. And then, okay, these were mine, and I'm just gonna sell them. They're men's Lululemon pants. I got them at Plato's Closet for $22 because I thought I was gonna like them. And then when I went to get them hemmed at Lululemon, the lady and my mom, because we did a few errands, and the lady and mom like agreed they were kind of big on me, even though they're size small. So I'm just gonna sell those. But the lady at Lululemon was like really nice, and like I had like some quality promise stuff to bring in, and she like did that for me. So, all right, these were 99 cents, and these are the Align legging from Lululemon, but these are in very poor condition. So they just have really like, they're really pilled and stuff. I can't know. Yeah, the sliding, you guys. Maybe if I do, like, I don't know, but they're size 8. But anyways, so I went back to like the Lululemon store after like a couple weeks ago, and then like after my Hemmings got in, and then the same worker that helped me like recognized me, and she's like, oh, how did your Hemmings come out? And I was like, oh, they were good. And yeah, she was very nice. So I think she'll quality promise those, so I might get a new pair of Aligns out of it. We'll see. If not, they were $1, and that's fine. I would have like bought those if they were any more expensive. All right, I think this next stuff is from a trip except one item, which I'll share now. So on the Sunday, my friends literally gave me 15 minutes to look, and it was like really stressful, but a new rack came out, and I saw this pair of jeans straight leg, and on the new rack I saw this like little plus sticking out, and there's like a lady looked through it. I don't think she was a reseller, but I knew what it was, so I like snatched them up. I was like, oh my gosh. This is the brand Imogene and Willie, which is a definite Bolo brand. I've found it in my area twice, and then this is my first time finding it in the Goodwill here, which makes sense because it's like a Nashville company, although they do have a store in, I think, Austin, but known mainly for like Nashville. And I've sold one pair for $135, a t-shirt really quickly for like 40 something, and then I have 2 pairs that I got at Plato's Closet in here back in June, and they haven't sold yet, but they're getting attention, so it's fine. I did pay $9 for those, but I would have probably paid like 20 or 25 for these because the comps look like I can get around $150 for this particular style. But I really like they're called the Wyatt size women's 31, and I like this front seam detail with the buttonfly, and apparently like all pairs are unique, like the hemline, so it's supposed to look like that. So really excited about those. Definitely keep that brand out on your list. So I don't know if like that's a common brand to find in the Goodwills here or not, but I'm assuming, I mean, when I went to Plato's Closet one time here in Nashville, and I found 2 pairs, so I'm assuming like at the consignment stores and things like that, it's pretty popular. But I would say like out of anywhere in the country, I would say Imogene and Willie is the most popular in Nashville because that just makes sense. Okay, and then I saw, okay, now everything else is from a different day where it kind of just walked in. Oh yeah, these were not from the Sunday. They were from like a different day that I went. Okay, these were on a new rack, and I just like felt them and I was like, these are just really nice, but I cannot see a logo anywhere, and there is no logo on them. But I know this is a lined material from Lululemon, so check the pocket, and the size dot is there. So I'm not sure if the logo fell out or whatever. They feel exactly like Lululemon, so they're not like fake or anything. But I might have to see if like my sister really likes the Align joggers, so I'm gonna give them to her. But I'm gonna see like what they can do about that, because I don't know why the logo's off, but I don't think she's gonna care that much. All right, this is my first time finding this brand. You guys will like, I'm checking out a lot of new brands off here in Nashville. This is the brand Misa Los Angeles, says large, and it's a really cool like dress. It's like short in the front, long in the back. You know how it is, I guess. I don't know. This brand's really expensive. The comps, this brand like sometimes has inconsistent comps, but it looked like I can get $65 for this. I'm trying to reach for this care tag, but I got this off of a new rack, if I didn't already say. But it's just polyester, made in USA. But this was $7.99, size large. My sister is like in a sorority type club, and I feel like her colors are red. I feel like she'd like look good in this, but it's not her size, so I'm gonna sell it. All right, and my last two things were also on a new rack, and they're just two pairs of the same exact shorts. These are Lululemon, size 8. I'm gonna keep these for my mom, but they're white. These are the tracker shorts, I believe, and they were $5.99. They don't mark up brands here, from at least since, I don't know, I haven't seen anything like marked up besides like the shoes. But even the shoes aren't marked up like that much. It's like the highest I've seen them is $15. So I mean, it's not like every pair is $15. It was just like I was kind of surprised. I've only seen one other pair that was $15, but sometimes like they'll be like 12 or like, I don't know. It's just like you have to get a really good pair, and that was the only time I've been able to get my hands on a really good pair enough to pay $15 for. I would have paid $15 for the Vejas and maybe On Clouds depending on the condition, but and you know, like really good brands, but I don't know. These are $5.99, same style, except these are purple. Okay, now let's get into the actual Goodwill haul. So yeah, okay, these are really good finds. This is my first time finding this brand, I think. Modern Citizen, size small, and they're just a pair of black wide leg kind of cropped dress pants. Very nice quality, minimalist style, etc. And then I got I like this. I love to find this brand, and they have a store in Nashville as well. This is the brand Fairty. It says 33, and these are the stretch terry like men's pants, and they do have some like wear to them and wash wear, and honestly these are like, the shape of them isn't like, I don't think they'd hold up well on a hanger, so probably flat like these, but they are khaki. Here is the logo on the back, and here's like a leather patch that says Fairty. Sorry, the lighting is just not what I wanted it to be, but I mean, there's just like some washwear and stuff, but I can probably still get 25, 30. I think these honestly might have been half off. I can't remember, but I like to sell this brand, so I was fine with that. And then Dawson, my roommate, actually the last time we were at Goodwill, he found a pair of Fairty pants. That was a good find. Okay, so my mom, this store I want to say is massive, so I literally was in there for like maybe 2.5, almost 3 hours, and I didn't even look through. The only section I completely looked through was shoes. I didn't really find anything that I wanted, and I guess we looked through the entirety of the jean sections, or at least my mom did, and then I was just kind of going to new racks and just like browsing. I really couldn't like focus on one particular section because I like to do jeans, but my mom was doing jeans, and at first I was kind of mad about it because I was like, oh, I want to look through jeans like myself because it's my favorite section to look through. And I was like, well, I guess she does know jeans and the athletic section like the best, so then I can go to a different section and I guess like spend more time there to find like more things. So like I'd rather look in every section myself if I could, but I couldn't. So I was like, well, I'd rather have, like, since she knows jeans the best, I'd rather have her look through the jeans, whereas I know like different brands and tops and like different dress brands or sweater, whatever, better than she does. So not to say that she doesn't know some of those things, but I mean, she knows her jeans the best because that's what I enjoy selling the most. So I think she learns from that. These are a kick flare pair of jeans from AG. These are Alexa Chung for AG, which I've never sold before. She did find these ones. They are size 26, and they have like a $20 price tag on them. I'm not sure what that's from, maybe garage sale, but I don't know how these will do. They just seem kind of short. They're button fly, but I've heard this collab can do okay, but there are lots of pairs of like premium, there's lots of premium denim here. So many Madewell, like you will see 30 pairs of Madewell jeans if every time you walk into a Goodwill store here. It's crazy, but I want to try those out. This is the brand DL1961, which I definitely don't always pick up, but I like to pick up interesting styles from this brand. I don't pick up the skinnies, but like the flare, or like high-rise flare, or like high-rise straight leg, or stuff like that is okay. And these are size 30, and they're straight leg, which is a good size. I wouldn't have picked these up in a size like 23 or 24, but size 30 sure. And they are like a seamed jean, and they have like almost like a raw hem and then like a snap button detail, which I thought was pretty cool. This one is also easy to list because they have the style name there, the Mara ankle, and then on the interior of the tag they have the color. So the color is Alva, and the style's also there because sometimes this is rubbed off. But they also have this tag, so sometimes if this tag remove is there, it tells me it wasn't like worn, they weren't worn that much, but I don't think these were. So probably she's at 45, and the AG's maybe at 38 to 45. Right, she found these ones as well. These are Pilcro size 32, which I definitely pass on most of the time, but this style is just really, really good. They're high-waisted and like a full-length wide leg. So I feel like I feel like this, like, I mean, not necessarily like this like front button detail, like it's still trendy in like the patch pockets and stuff, but I just say like this like leg from like the hip, the thighs like down is just like the most trendy jean style right now. I feel like everybody can wear it and it looks nice, and I feel like you could like wear heels or like these ballet flats with them. So I feel like people know how to wear these and they're like more trendy. I don't know. And they have like a detail in the back to like not alter them, but to customize the fit a little bit better. So I thought I'd try those out. Size 32 is a good size, and I did like the style of those. And these were probably like $138 or somewhere around there. All right, these are a good bread and butter item for me. So these are Athleta, the Brooklyn ankle pant. I pretty much only pick up Athleta like pants, not their leggings. I pretty much pass on all their leggings, but the like just like casual like joggers or trouser pants I do well with. These are size 8 tall, and these are just navy. I can probably, they don't sell as well as I used to. I used to be able to get like $50 for them, but I can still probably get like 30 to 35 maybe. Probably list them at 45, but yeah. All right, this was my first time finding this brand, so I was pretty excited, and I'm pretty sure these were from the same person as the Modern Citizen pants because they were like right next to each other. But this is the brand Alexis, size extra small, and they are a pair of wide leg pants with like ruffles. It's a very, very interesting style, and the material feels very similar to the Modern Citizen pants. So Kelly Schaffner, I just watched her bins haul, and it's probably one of the best hauls I've ever seen, which is like, honestly, I've watched probably hours and hours and hours and hundreds of hours of YouTube videos, and that was one of the better hauls I've seen. Like, that was so crazy. She did find an Alexis top, and I like her Alexis piece better, but I was excited to find the brand. I've heard it can sometimes be inconsistent, but I found these on a new rack, and then I gave them to my roommate because he likes them, but and I like them too. They're Rag & Bone size 33 men's like green jeans, but I don't know, they retail for like $238, and
you want to sell them, just let me know.
No, you're fine, you can keep them, but I've never tried. Rag & Bone men's does better for the women's. I do not pick up the women's jeans unless they're a good style, but alright, see ya. Similar to this brand, Madewell, There's so much made well. These are size 28. They were, oh, just like, okay. They are a khaki pair of wide leg pants. And they're not pull-on, but they do have like that type of closure. Hook and eye maybe. No, that's not it. But zipper. I don't know. There's so much Madewell, so I passed on it. Even I've seen some new tag Madewell that I've passed on. That's just regular price, but I kind of like those, and I think they might have been discounted. Right, this was on a new rack with the rag and bone, and there was 2 pairs of men's AG pants, and all of this guy's stuff was in really just nice condition. These are Mott and Bow, which I have. I only found in my area one time, and it was just a pair of gray skinny jeans, and they actually sold really quickly, just for like $37. And I was surprised because the style was just like a mid-rise skinny, and I don't know, I just didn't think they were special, but they sold really quickly. But I found these, and I was like, okay, well, I'll try this brand, Sweat brand out, and then I went to like another Goodwill, and I found a pair of women's jeans, and then I found it in my area again, but I didn't get those, and I found a pair of women's jeans here, and I didn't get those, and then a pair of men's. I don't know why, but just because I was like, I don't know why I didn't, but it's okay. Right, also on that new rack, so there's another guy looking through the new racks, and he was definitely a reseller, but I don't think he like posted stuff online, or I'm not really sure, because he was selling a little bit different things than me, but like also not, because there's some like Lululemon and stuff that I'll get to that. But anyways, I saw the drawstrings on these, and I like snatched them off that new rack. These are Vuori, which is like my favorite brand to sell right now. Like, there are some Vuori. I mean, what I mean by that is, okay, obviously if there's brands I could find every time I'd be thrifting, like Vuori wouldn't be my favorite brand to sell, but I can sometimes consistently find Vuori, and I have a 100% sell through rate with it. Like I've sold every single piece from Vuori. It like never sits. It's just such a great seller for me. And these are the men's performance joggers. I have a pair of these myself. I love them. These are green color. If these were my size, I'd keep them. Unfortunately, now that tag is removed, but it has a tag in there which says it's a men's size large. So I will probably list these at $85, which the retail I think is $118 maybe, or something, $108. I can't remember, but I can probably get $60 to $70. I've sold those before in a different color. All right, this is the brand James Purse, which I don't find that often actually, but when I do, I usually pass on it just because it's like basic t-shirts and stuff, and while those are still like literally $98 for the brand, I think they're just a bit oversaturated, and sometimes they're a bit like worn out. But these are a pair of linen pants, and this linen feels like in really nice shape. This tag is like crisp, so I don't think these were worn, and if they were, they were not worn often. But I'll probably see that 50. Not entirely sure. What is this? This is Prada, and it is just a skirt, but I mean it's Prada. I found this on a return rack. I think somebody tried it on. I don't think they were, but I just happened to be looking there and I saw Prada, and I was like, well, might as well, I guess. So it's just size 42, and it's from April of 2011. So this obviously was very expensive, just a knee length skirt, has wrinkles in it. Will not be able to get out. I don't have a steamer. When I have had to steam some things, I literally will just take something into the shower with me, and they have like a hook there, and like the steam kind of just makes it a little bit better. It's not perfect. It's really like not ideal, but yeah. This was my first time finding this brand. I have since found this brand when I went thrifting, and I had it in my Farm Rio haul. But this is the brand Tuckernuck, size small. The dress I found had better comps, but these are just almost like a straight leg or kick flare pair of faux leather pants. But I was excited to find the brand. I can probably list these at $50, but some dresses can sell in the hundreds. This is the dress I found at $75. It's a pair of new tag Madewell. These are the curvy, baggy jean shorts in a size 29. I feel like I see people, at least girls, like wearing like almost like these like longer baggy shorts with like Blundstones here. So I feel like that style is pretty nice. I'll see when the date they're from. I think the newer made ones doesn't even put the date in the bottom anymore, so I don't see the date on them. So they're probably from like, I don't know what season they're from, but I was like, sure, I'll try these out, and they're easy to list. So, okay, this is my first time finding this brand. This is the brand. I saw like that little plus size, or like that little plus sign, and I knew what they were. I have found this brand at consignment stores and actually at the Plato's Closet here, but it was too expensive for me to buy. But they're a pair of men's jeans, and the brand, they have like their logos like these like little like pluses or crosses, whatever. And the brand is Kasubi. I'm definitely not pronouncing that right, but that's what it looks like. They're size 36, and this is a very high-end brand that I'm excited to try. I'll probably list them at $65, maybe $75. Okay, I have 3 things to show you. 2 of them I have a story about. Okay, I had to leave the tag on the store tag, just to like, because I was starting to list a little bit of other things, but I had to leave the store tag on for these because it was just crazy. So these are a pair of Lululemon size 2 Align leggings. New with tag. $6.99. $6.99 for new tag Align leggings. So they're size 2. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with these yet, because I don't know if I'll give them to my sister or sell them, or I don't know, because she really likes this size, the line. She typically wears the size 4, but pretty much like my sisters you can size down in the Align leggings is what they were telling me. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, so I was so excited about that. Even my sister, my older sister that was with us, she was like, wow, I cannot believe you found those. But I think the price was crossed out. But I have seen like some things, like I saw a Shoshana dress that had a $230 price tag. It was an outdated style, and I didn't get it, even though it was $238 new tags. But they just had a price as regular, so I just like, I'm not sure if they don't care, if they don't know, but like my Goodwill price is at like $25 or something. Okay, so a new rack came, and I went over to it, and the same guy that I like met the Viore and at like the Viore Rag & Bone men's AG jeans, I did not get, which I wish I would have got, because my roommate really likes the Rag & Bone jeans, and they like fit well, and had I known that, I would have got them for him. But they just didn't, I just didn't get them, and I was like, whatever, like, and my mom was like, well, he's like, my mom was like, oh, I think you got a pair of camo Lululemon shorts, because they kind of look like the ones that you have. I was like, okay, Mom, you did not need to tell me that, but whatever. So I went over to the new rack. There was, I don't know, you kind of how new rack works. Like, one person goes to one side, one person goes to the other. I just chose the wrong side, and I'm like 99% sure he got some Lululemon men's stuff on the other side. But like, it was just like shirts, not a huge deal. I was like, whatever, annoying. I wish I found that, whatever. So had I found that Lululemon stuff, the cart was on the other side of the thing, and the new rack was on the other side of the store, and this store is like absolutely massive. So I walked over, and I went to that new rack. He got that stuff. I was like, shoot, like whatever. And had I found that Lululemon stuff on the rack, I'm not 100% sure if it was. I'm pretty sure it was, just because I could tell from the construction, like just like design. Yeah. And I would have walked over to the cart, and we were literally about ready to leave. Like within 5 minutes, we were like leaving, not because I wanted to, because I had 70% of the store to still look through, but because like I had to, because I needed to get back to like school, and because I had events here, things like that. So I was like, ugh, whatever. I was annoyed, but so I just like kind of wandered off, and I literally just wandered off. Had I got those lemon shirts, I would have walked back to the car, and I wouldn't have gone anywhere else. Since I was wandering, I saw this like sweatshirt that caught my eye. I just saw the sleeve, and I don't know, I was just like, that just seems nice. I touched it. I was like, wow, that's nice. So I looked at the label, and I see sample collection, and I was like, I was like, and then I flipped it up, and I saw Zadig and Voltaire. I've never found Zadig and Voltaire, and it does say sample there, so I'm not sure if this is a sample piece or not. I did do some research, and I figured out that they did end up producing this style, but it's just a gray sweatshirt, and I was like, okay, oh, I kind of like that, like, Well, I was gonna get it because it's a good brand. I've never found it and everything like that. And then I got to the back and I was like, this is so cool. Like, so it has Zadig and Voltaire spell out logo on the back. And it has a guitar and just like I don't know, like embroidery, but just like saying like just like different things, like maybe the performance of a concert or something. I was like, wow, that is cool. I'm honestly not a huge fan of front graphics. I have like some like Patagonia shirts that just say like Patagonia on the front there, and then on the back it's like a design. I like those. Same with like vineyard vines and stuff. So if this was a front graphic, I wouldn't like it as much. Another thing is, I don't really like hoodies. I like crew necks like way better. Like I'm not like a huge hoodie person because I feel like the neck of like the hoodie, like I always have to pull it down and it just chokes me. This, I've already worn this and I'm keeping this, but the neck of this doesn't hurt because you can choose. They have these snaps there to, not like close the hoodie, but just make it a bit more tight if you want like a traditional hoodie, or you can unsnap it so it gives you more room. And that is just like completely, like that's such a thoughtful design that I wore it. The neckline, the hoodie did not choke me. I was walking around in it. I was sitting in it. It is absolutely like amazing. And the buttons are even branded Zadig and Voltaire. This is just like amazing quality. The fleece interior, it's almost like a fleece combined with a French terry. French terry is my favorite fabric. I love my Lululemon hoodie. I have a Lululemon hoodie and I really like that one. But this is the nicest hoodie I have ever touched in my entire life. This hoodie is, I'm really glad I did not see this like full price on a store or something because I probably would have bought it. Like, I don't know. So then I show my sister and she's like, oh my gosh, I want to keep that. That is like so cool. Everyone I've showed is like, that is the coolest hoodie ever. So it has like all these like paper tags and sample tags or whatever. But it does have Zadig and Voltaire. It's called the Nils sweatshirt and guitar concert is the color, or like, I don't know, maybe pattern. I think it's just 100% cotton, but it just feels more like, just feels better than that. The fabric is brushed fleece, and I don't know, but I don't know what the tag. So I tried it on in Goodwill, and then I like felt this like paper tag, and I just thought it was like another sample tag or something. New with tags, which, okay, it's like a sample piece, fine, but it's still new with tag. I could list this new with tags. Zadig and Voltaire. And it retails for 275 pounds. Size small, men's. And I low-key forgot it was new with tag until my friends and I went to Broadway on downtown in Nashville. Not really our thing. We just wanted to go to the 3-story canes there, and we did. But I wore this there because it was a little bit chillier night, at least for Nashville. But I mean, I could have done with it. I just wanted to wear this. I just wanted an excuse to wear this. Like, let's be real. And I just felt like the coolest person there. I felt comfortable. I felt stylish. Yeah, this is probably my most. I don't thrift things in my size that often. This is hands down. I found some Viore in my size before. I love those shorts I have. That was one of my best finds for myself. This is my most favorite find I've ever found in my size before. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I will be keeping this. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I would have paid how many pounds, 200 something pounds for it. 275 pounds for it, but I don't know. I'll probably list it around, if I did, it would be like $150. But I wouldn't list it, so. And then I was like, wow, I found that, and then I was like, well, let me just like keep looking through like this like little section of like just like random stuff, and then I found a pair of Mother jeans, which love Mother. My first Mothers of Nashville. They are a skinny jean, and they are a size 24. So 2 negatives make a positive, right? So skinny style, not my favorite, but if size 24, definitely not my favorite, but if there are any size, there's the M pockets and a little Mother tab. If there's any size of, if I had to sell Size 24 skinny jean in any brand. The brand would be Mother. So I've tried it in other brands like even Mousy and a Goldie and other high-end denim brands, and I don't have the best of luck with those, and even I don't have the best of luck with size 24 Mother jeans in general, but I have still sold them. But these are the Mother, the two-step zip, the center zip two-step fray in holding hands. They used to like, somebody did like alter them, so they're just like a raw hem now, because they used to have like almost like a, kind of like the insider crop step fray, how they have like a, almost like an asymmetrical hem, but I still got them, and they were priced as children's jeans, so they were $3.99. So obviously I wanted to get them. I would have paid, I don't think I would have been able to leave them even for like the $9 traditional price, but I came to the cart, I had those two things, and I said, I'm ready to go. So at first I was kind of mad about the, you know, the guy getting the Lululemon off the new rack, but everything happens for a reason. Had I got that stuff off the new rack, I would not have found this or the Mother jeans. So I'm thrilled. And sometimes I might not know why, the reason of why things happen. Like, I don't know why that lady got the on clouds and whatever. I don't know the reasoning behind that. And I might never know. And sometimes it might take me a few years to realize why. But I know the reason I did not get the Lululemon off the new rack was so I could find this and then these. I'm thrilled. I'm so excited. I'm off to lunch. I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, one more thing is, I'm not doing like a Q&A, but it's just like some people had asked questions asking how I was like running my business here. If you have any questions about that, leave them below, and I'm going to address them in a similar, like not a Q&A video. It's not a Q&A video. If you want to know something about, I have 2 Q&A videos posted that I hated doing, but I'm going to I'll probably show some finds in this next video, but it's going to be titled like how I'm running my business in Nashville, things like that, and I'll go over that there. So if you have any questions about that, I'll try to answer those in the next video. So that's all. I'll let you guys go, and I hope you guys have a great day.